Post was forced to stop TV licence inspectors and offer resilience training because of the hostility and public anger faced on the job. Now, to tell me all about it is Anne-Marie Walsh, industry correspondent with the Irish Independent. Anne-Marie, good morning.
Hi, Pat. How are you?
Now, tell us, what
Yeah.
does this involve? I mean, did they actually say no more inspections until you're all toughened up?
They did at one point. What the on-post spokesperson actually said to me that it was true that for periods during the crisis, the RTE crisis, staff were confined to what we describe, this is on post describe as non-contact visits because of the level of aggression and abuse being faced by the inspectors. So it sounds like it was a pretty tough period for them.
Okay,
so I don't know exactly how many times the visits were halted, the actual door-to-door visits were halted, but they were halted at a number of periods, I believe, during the whole scandal and various controversies that we've seen.
So did they explain to you what a non-contact visit was? Are they just posting a note through a letterbox or something?
Yeah, it's something like that. I think what they did was they went up to the homes where they suspected a licence wasn't being paid and would put flyers or leaflets in, to remind people, and possibly then return to the office, and admin staff might then contact the person involved by phone rather than, calling to the house and leaving themselves wide open to this sort of abuse.
Did you find out?
It's definitely one of the toughest jobs going at the moment.
That's for sure. Did you find out what the resilience training involves?
I asked about that, and I was told basically an external expert was brought in, and they went through a number of real life situations that the inspectors could face and challenging scenarios and so on, and ran through what they should do. Now, I did ask for guidelines that were separately given to staff by on post, but they didn't supply those. I suppose that they see it as a private internal matter, but I presume there was probably some training of some sort in terms of if anybody was open to a physical assault. But I think most of this, to be fair, was verbal abuse, but very aggressive verbal abuse, because you'd imagine that people carrying out this job day to day are subject to abuse, and have a high level of resilience already. So it must have got pretty bad.